Let's wait till all the counting is done. The last I checked, we were at 41 seats, which in an 81 house is in fact a majority. I'm quite sure that we will in fact exceed 41 and perhaps get 42 or 43 even, or even better than that. So I'm quite confident that we will be able to form a stable majority government, which the people of Jharkhand deserve and desperately need.
So what about the CM candidate? There has been a lot of speculation that this time around the party will move away from the tradition of actually appointing a tribal leader as the CM.
What Jharkhand needs today is a competent, capable, honest leader. Whether that person comes from this section of society or that section of society is not important in India any longer, and I wish that you in the media would not try and divide up our society in these ways. We need people who can work and who can get things done for our people, because that's what they need now. We don't need, these distinctions and divisions of our society. So I'm very sure and I have complete confidence in our senior leaders who are in our parliamentary board that they will select such a leader, and that leader will then take Jharkhand forward and provide the facilities and the services that the people of Jharkhand desperately need at this stage.
Sir, as a finance minister who of course is battling with a lot of state demands, especially those in the opposition, how do you read with a lot of assembly wins coming BJP's way? How does that affect your role as the finance minister at the centre?
Well, that's a very good question. I think, what we have said in terms of cooperative federalism, our goal is to be able to work with all the states. You've seen what we've just done with the GST bill. There was a consensus that had long been lacking. We were able to forge that consensus because we have that spirit of cooperative federalism. The Honourable Finance Minister did a terrific job in sitting down with the state FMs and working through their objections and concerns and fashioning a very, very good consensus that will take the country forward. And it is that spirit of cooperative federalism that, of course, as we form more governments in all the different states, will get strengthened, and we will work together ultimately to be able to lead this entire country forward. As the Honourable Prime Minister says often, is that India cannot progress if the states don't progress, and that's what we want to demonstrate.
So one last question, you mentioned GST as a big hurdle which required a lot of states on board. What next do you think in terms of reform measures that you think will be a lot more easier for the government at the centre with a lot of state assemblies involved?
No, as you know that the constitutional amendment that is required to pass the GST law will require 2/3 majority in the Lok Sabha and the Rajya Sabha. This is a bill that I don't think any party should oppose, because it is a bill that will benefit all of India. So if any party opposes the GST constitutional amendment, I think that they will be sending a very wrong message to the people of India. We have been sent here, we've been given a mandate in the Lok Sabha, and we've demonstrated with that mandate what we can do in terms of getting bills passed. Parties that have lost the Lok Sabha election are now blocking us in the Rajya Sabha and not enabling us to do the work of the people of India. So we absolutely need them to work with us to get the constitutional amendment passed as far as GST is concerned, and thereafter we have to get 50% of the states to pass the constitutional amendment, and then every state and the centre has to pass the GST bill. So as far as GST is concerned, it's a very complicated legislative process, and that is why we need everybody at this stage to work together for the good of India, and that's my appeal to all of our parties who are in opposition right now. Please work together with us to be able to do the work of the people of India.
Likewise for insurance as well, you need opposition on board?
We had everything done. We had the insurance bill ready to go. The opposition wanted to examine it further. We created a select committee under the able leadership of Chandan Mitra ji that did a terrific job. It was ready to be passed in the Rajya Sabha this time, but again, because of political obstructionism, we've not been able to pass insurance. I mean, the insurance bill is sorely needed. We need more insurance in India, whether it's life insurance, general insurance, health insurance for our people. We need the reinsurance industry in India to take off. All of this is being blocked because people want to oppose us. Because
just for the sake of opposing,
because of obstructionism, political obstructionism. And as the Honourable Finance Minister said, we are in a situation where there is a competitive politics of disruption.
Right.
But the people of India look through all of this very, very quickly, and so I think they'll give a fitting reply to these tactics.
Find us on Facebook at facebook.com/ETNow, and don't forget to click the like button. You can also follow us on Twitter at ETNowLive. To stay updated with all our programming, hit the subscribe button on our YouTube channel by logging on to youtube.com/user/ETNow.